What's up? Here we are back at it. Second game, the BBA Finals. So let's get going. I don't have much time. I want to get right into this game very quickly. Get the starting lineup up, and we're going to skip the intro and go right away facing the Trash Talkers, who we did pretty well against last time, if you remember. Pretty well, saying the least. And I won the tip-off somehow. But here we are playing in the humongous Square Gardens, whatever they call it, I forgot. Stretch puts up the shot, the first shot of the game, and he knocks it home. What was I getting at? We are the home team now, that's what I was going to say. If you remember from game one, we were actually the away team, which doesn't really matter considering we're playing in a neutral site, but I thought I'd bring that out for you guys. When you are the higher seed going into this final game, I don't know what they do with number ones, I guess, head-to-head matchup in the regular season. Not a good shot for Vicky Kawaguchi. She doesn't usually hit that shot inside the paint. And try to get in front of them. Can we get in front of Vicky? And Trash Talkers aren't playing the hottest game so far. But you will play, if you are the higher seed, you will play your second game at home. And then the final two at home. Games 1 and 3 obviously will be on the road. Not that it makes a huge difference. It's more so kind of a big deal if you're playing football, depending on deciding who gets the ball first, soccer, and that is a block shot. Or if you're playing baseball, obviously home team, it can be an advantage for your team, can be a disadvantage, however you look at it. So good foul for Docinda. They had a beat on the hoop there, so want to get in the way, and down low, it's knocked away by Vicky Kawaguchi. Hands all over the orange. You got to squeeze that orange. And by the way, NCAA National Championship game on tonight. We've got the Kentucky Wildcats, the dominating Kentucky Wildcats that are practically NBA D-League team. They're so good. And the Kansas Jayhawks, that one's missed, but she's got the boards. She's got that 2 points for herself. Kansas Jayhawks, I think they have overachieved for themselves. Even though they are a 2 seed, I think they were maybe one of the last 2 seeds potentially. I can't remember exactly. And I'm going to get this bucket, and then I'm going to call a timeout. We haven't even let up a point yet, which is good news for us. Should I switch the lineup? Yes, I should. To spread the wealth with my team. And I couldn't resist. I had to shoot again, and maybe I should have resisted, because I missed. And we have committed, is that our second team foul of the game? And now I'm going to call a timeout. We'll try to get some more action for Stephanie and Ahmed. Stretch definitely needs a breather. And I'll go with her, get Jacinda down low. And again, I'm running short on time right now, so make sure you watch the National Championship game. Unfortunately, there's no Cinderella story like Butler Bulldogs this year. 2 years in a row, so that was just unbelievable, remarkable. If Gordon Hayward's shot goes in at the end of that game, that is not only the biggest college basketball moment of all time, that is the biggest sports moment, individual moment of all time in my eyes. I mean, a team that goes from the Horizon League, playing where Hoosiers was filmed, the final game that is, in Hoosiers, who beat Syracuse in the NCAA tournament, who beat, and he's a pretty quick guy. That first shot is up, and they finally get on the board. They beat Syracuse, K-State, Michigan State, UTEP, Murray State. End up in the final game against Duke, no less. That shot's up. If it goes, it's good. Not good. Anyways, 14 points over 2. I'll take that any day. And then the fact that Butler is in Indianapolis, the Final Four is in Indianapolis. Gordon Hayward, the storyline there, almost quitting basketball his freshman year of high school, eventually grows 10 inches in the next 2 years. Then ends up being a stud going into the NBA, but the Hoosier storyline going in there, playing at Hinkle Fieldhouse where Hoosiers is filmed, then playing in Indianapolis in the national championship game, almost hitting a half-court buzzer beater to beat the team at the top of the NCAA mountain and Duke Blue Devils on a buzzer beater. That blows away the shot of Christian Laettner just straight out of the water. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. It would. Maybe people would say the alternative, that it wouldn't do that. But in my eyes, that would just that would surpass it tenfold. So Jacinda's got 10 points. Enough with my national championship talk. Watch the game tonight. Watch the one shining moment afterwards too. I always loved watching the one shining moment. Basically a compilation of all the different highlights from tons of different games, just to make a montage video to the NCAA tournament connected and purposely made song One Shining Moment. So watch that. It's after the national championship game, which in my eyes I think will go to Kentucky, but Kansas is remarkable this year. The way they've played and the way they've exceeded expectations for them, the media has given them. You know, I wouldn't put it past them to beat Kentucky, but I'm just saying Vandy beat Kentucky in the SEC championship game, so I guess Kansas could beat them, because obviously Kansas is better than Vandy, with Vandy getting a second-round knockout against Wisconsin. So I'm going to call a timeout here, get probably Stretch and Vicky back in the game, depending on how. I know Jacinda's probably wiped out playing all the games so far. And that ball is going out of bounds, and I'm going to call a timeout now once I get a couple seconds off the clock here. Trying to weed away the clock just a very little bit and get Vicky in there. And actually, no, I'm going to stick with the starting lineup. You might as well not tinker around with that, even though Jacinda's played the whole game so far. But she is our stud, remember. She is our, well, that's what her nickname is, MVP. I don't know if she is the team MVP. Definitely not scoring as many points per game as Vicky Kawaguchi. I'll let you guys determine who you think the team MVP is for yourself. I don't want to crush your guys' dream for you have a certain love affair with one of my players. I don't know what it is for them getting MVP. I'm going to say now, I don't think Stretch would be getting team MVP. Maybe most lovable player on the team, but definitely not MVP. And Jacinda gets herself, she's got about 16, dropping 16, and we might even get a bigger defeat against these trash talkers here in game 2. I don't know how this team made it to the finals. Kind of a Cinderella story there, if you don't ask me. It looked like that one off Jacinda, but somehow we got the ball. Oh, apparently went off Carlos Ocampo. Trash talkers not as quick as I thought they would be. You'd think they put in some subs, and Stretch gets hacked. Sir, I do not need any injuries, and we got a pile up there on the free throw line. There we go. You're gonna let me shoot my J. First one is up, front rim, backboard, and off. Second one is up, and that's no good as well. Stretch gets the steal, though, and he gives himself another opportunity to make up for those 2 points that he missed on the charity stripe, and he gets it back for himself, 30-6. Hopefully we can keep that lead at halftime. The shot goes up with 4 seconds on the clock. It rolls off, and that is it for the first half of game 2 in the finals. They've only taken 4 field goals. That is absurd. I'm going to put Ahmed in at the forward, and we're going to have Jacinda play down low on the block. And they need to get the ball, and we're outscoring them 5-1. I can't remember what it was at the last halftime. I'm going to have to look that up on the annals of my YouTube channel. And for those of you that are looking for CNC Renegade, I have to go to practice right after this video, and I don't have enough time to record as part of CNC Renegade, because I'll probably die at some point in that playthrough, and then that forces me to wait and have the game reload and allow me to get to the same spot with my save file. So that would take a good chunk of time, and I only have about 10 more minutes before I have to leave. So that shot is up. Oh! The soft touch, the membership roll for Jacinda Smith. Why not? So another plus 20-point game for one of our players in the finals. I believe Vicky had like 24 or something. Jacinda's easily got 22. And try to get a steal for Vicky. Play the DB, play the DB. Oh, day. Ahmed, don't know where you're going. And that's not a smart pass on my part. But Jacinda, no, she doesn't get the steal. Vicky Kawaguchi trying to get in the passing lanes. Passes it back to Carlos Ocampo. Nobody's there, I'm sorry. And it looks like it went off the bench. So Vicky Kawaguchi running up the court. Ahmed trying to separate himself. I'm going to spread the wealth. Get the headphone man, the Walkman. Future DJ in action. 38-6, drubbing right now. So knocked away by Ahmed. He's playing some stingy defense. Not known for it, but he's coming through with it today. Work Ahmed up at the top of the key. He puts a runner up in the lane. His shot is up and it's in. He's going for the three-point play here.
Let's do it. Come on, guys.
And for some reason, there we go. Couldn't shoot the free throw. The first one is up. And he uses the glass. The bank is open. Steal for Ahmed right off the inbounds pass. Why don't you put a higher layup up? And that's it. I don't think I'll be getting 70 points like I did the previous game against these guys. But I think I'll be getting 55, I would say. And he's righteous. Vicky's righteous. Everybody's hitting. We need to get some Stephanie into the mix here. Playing DB, not going to happen. Carlos Ocampo, probably the best player they have on the court right now, at least from what I've seen. Jocinda puts a foul up when they go for the three, and unfortunately you're going to get 3 shots for this time at the charity stripe.
Gets the shot off. Won't go in.
Get the ball, dude.
He has it.
And the third shot is up. He knocks 2 of 3 down, and I'm going to call a timeout here with 58 seconds left. And I'm going to work in a couple more of my subs. Get these 2 guys in. Jocinda is just a horse today, refusing to leave the game, forcing me to keep her in. And I got to go to baseball practice here quickly, so hopefully the rest of this game goes by relatively quickly. No fouls. I don't want to see fouls, trash talkers. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see balls being passed out of bounds. I just want to see this next 3 minutes and 44 seconds go by. Stretch and steal. He puts a fadeaway shot up. No good. Carlos Ocampo trying to do it all himself today. Stretch in the passing lanes. Too tall for y'all. Jocinda with the steal, and steps out of bounds. She's got 20 points. That is pretty remarkable, I do have to say. 5 assists and 3 fouls on the day. That is quite a day. I don't know how she is shooting the 3. Apparently not very good. She doesn't go for it, and they finally get themselves into double digits here late in the 3rd quarter. Almost stepped out of bounds there with Stephanie Morgan. It looks like we're going to hold for the last shot. Stephanie working past Carlos Ocampo, and offensive foul charging. I think she was moving, sir. And swatted away at half court. No siree. Stretch says nay to that. So I'm going to put in Ahmed now. Got a little bit more energy in him. Could have moved Jocinda up down low, but don't have time for those adjustments. And Stephanie, I was going to hook up with you. Yet it still happens. Stephanie puts up the runner in the paint, and she gets one to roll. Everybody's hitting now. 49-10, 39-point lead for us. I believe it was a 40-point win or close to that last game, maybe even 50. I can't exactly remember. Not this time. Stephanie dishing that rock, getting it ahead to Ahmed, getting ourselves 2 points and get us in the 50s now. 51-10, drubbing.
Let's go, team.
Said drubbing way too many times for this game, and our second opportunity at a 3-point play here. That one is off, but Jocinda's there with the mean board, jumping up a high above cornrows. Another steal for Jocinda Smith. She goes for 24 points on the day. She does not knock it down.
That ball was rebounded with authority. Box out, dudes.
And that won't be out of bounds. Giving us another chance at it. And that's knocked out of bounds apparently on me. I thought they knocked that one out themselves. Apparently not. 2 shots for the trash talkers. First one is up high off the top of the backboard and it still falls in. Sir, did you mean to do that? Oh, you're not a sir, my bad. The next one is up. That one's down this time. Also using the glass, and that's a foul on Molly May. I don't have time for these things. Jocinda Smith gets the inbounds pass. She dribbles it up. Getting double teamed, it looks like. Forces the ball across midcourt. Gets it ahead of Ahmed. He's going to drive the paint. He's going to pop and pull up. That one's clanked off the side of the rim. And a long outlet pass ahead to Molly May. Steal by Stephanie Morgan. Foul on Molly May. Frustration foul. And a minute 22 left to tick away in this game before we take home game 2. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves. And would you stop fouling? I've had enough. I'm sick and tired of your crap here. Go ahead and foul again. I'm just going to run out the clock. I'm not doing anything else right now. Driven along the perimeter. I want to pull up, quite honestly. Going to set a pick for me. And Molly May, will you just get out of this game? Thank you very much. You're done. But apparently she wants to stay in the game still, and she's allowed to stay in the game. And we're going to get this crap. At every stoppage in the game, they're going to pull in a different player, apparently. And that one's stolen by Ahmed Khan. Don't you foul me. I don't want there being a stoppage in play. I need the clock to continue. Ahmed dribbles ahead, and that one's stolen right away. Ran right into the defense there. Why didn't you bring this guy in earlier? Carlos Ocampo shots up. That is not freaking out of bounds on me. 27 seconds left to go in this game. I've obviously taken the wheels off my offense here late on in the game. Had real no need for it to continue and persist trying to score, so might as well just inbound the ball, and that'll be it. No need to take another shot. We're going to go home with a 39-point victory against the Trash Talkers in Game 2. I guess I could pour on the 40-point victory against them this time. No need to insult them. And they're going to heave up a 47-footer to end the game. It's up, it's no good, and their hopes of winning Game 2 are no good as well. We take home Game 2. 11 turnovers to their 19. That's a huge difference, and we're going to go home with needing only one more victory to claim that trophy that we so long have been playing for. So see you guys then in Game 3 of the finals.